Hi, this is Krista at The Secret Yarnery. Welcome to our crochet podcast, episode 55. Welcome back to all my returning subscribers and friends. Hello, I hope you had a super great week. I sure did. So exciting. If you're new and just popping by for the first time, welcome. This channel is all about crochet and crochet related goodness and a lot of yarn. So we do tutorials every week and a podcast and a live chat. So if any of that is of interest to you, consider hitting the subscribe pillow. Where's my subscribe pillow? Oh gee, the red thing way up there laying down. Hit the subscribe button below and the notification bell beside that. Love to have you join our community. Finished objects, of course. Who's ready for it? I can be all like, I don't know, I need to do a Madonna. Who remembers that? All right, this is my party cardi. Get it? Party cardi? Love it. Yes, with my new yarn. Ooh, okay, let me go do a little spin for you. Where can you see me spin? Here we go. Party cardi. Da, 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 da. Isn't that the coolest thing? Do, 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 do. So the sleeves are the same length as the cardigan. So it's a little proportionate little Jackie O thing. So I was telling myself, it has a cute little hood. Cute little hood. And some nice fur trim. So this is the hood with glasses on. Imagine without the glasses on. And turquoise eyelash. There we go. Check out that trim. What? That's like my favorite turquoise trim. So 1 row around the whole sweater, 2 rows around the bottom, and the cuffs. So this cardigan is the same pattern-ish as my hexi cardi. What did I call it? Super easy hexagon cardigan. But this has skinny, stitch marker. Yes, it's a hot off the hook. Take out the stitch marker. Thank you. So yes, hot off the hook. Isn't it the cutest thing? I just want cold weather. What was I telling you about it? Oh, so the sleeves are skinny. It's a hexagon cardi, but measured or made for the sleeves and not the width of the body, so you don't end up with super huge big sleeves. And I used, let me get the yarn. Do I have it here? Why, I do. 1 minute. Ooh, my butt's sticking out. Not. Color twist. So that is color twist worked up. Isn't that dreamy? Didn't it turn out so fun? It's like confetti. Let me see that texture. There we go. Look how it is. It's like knobbly and colorful. It's so great. So yes, this is a textured yarn. So there's spots that are thicker and spots that are thinner. Is thinner a word? More thin? So the great thing about the party cardi is it's worked like a traditional granny square. Let me stand up maybe. It's worked like a traditional granny square, so you're working into the spaces. So you don't have to, you're not working into stitches. You don't have to see your stitches, you just have to see your holes. So that was super easy, and I love this trim. Like, how slamming is that? So I used almost 9 balls of this and 1.5 balls of the turquoise for my cardi. Yes, tutorial is coming. I just have to edit it. So hopefully tomorrow, if the stars align, like we have electricity and the world is a calm place. That is so exciting. And the first thing I made from my ice yarn shipment. Love it. Then, let me put this back. hard to keep this place clean, I tell you. Boom. Okay. Okay. So, party cardi, hot off the hook. But it is a bit hot here today. 76.4. It's not that hot, but it's hot to have a party cardi on. So party cardi is now art, chair art. There we go. Party cardi. What do you think about the name? Ooh, excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Next on my list, yesterday, I received more yarn from Ice Yarns, a gift. They were sponsoring my next tutorial, or my next cal, which is, well, let me show you, this one first. Northern Diamond Square. So that was my first one. I have the 3 colors, but I have twice as much of the teal and green and half as much of the gray or the light blue in the middle. So I thought if I did just the diamonds or just the square in the center with the yarn I have the least of, because we are joining and all the rest of it, I thought it might work out, because when I was doing the calculations and telling them what I needed, I thought this was all I needed of the silver. Just that little 1 row of single crochet. So I was like, that's going to be half as much as the rest. Like, I don't need as much. Turns out I need this much of the silver, plus it's going to be for joining as well. So I can do join as you go, so that'll kind of help it not use as much yarn also. But I'm worried I only have 4 balls, which is like 480 meters or something like that, or 500 meters. Not enough is what I mean. So I'm working on that. So I did a bunch of different squares. I did the different centers to try to see which one I liked best. So I started with that one, but I did not like how the green doesn't really show up on top of the silver. Like, you can see it, but not really. Like, if you look from back, it's a square with a teal edge and a weird line. Like, it doesn't really show up that great. So then I did, which way did I do? I think I did this one next, which I liked because the silver really shows up. Like, you can see that there's a design. And then I wanted to see in reverse if it was green in the center and teal for the edge, for the ring around the edge. This one does not have the silver on the outside yet. Because looking at it, same problem. You can't really see the silver on top of the green. Like, it does not have the same visual impact. It's much more subtle. So I wanted to go for visual impact, which is this one. So I did not finish that one, but I left it to show you my progress. Let's see what I mean. Bit of a downer. So this is the one I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing all of my squares the same, so that you see these. We can't see it now. Well, maybe this one, but when they join together, it forms a circle. There's like a circle around the join of 4. I mean, you can't really see it yet, but there will be a circle. So circle overlay in this silvery color. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm going to do them all the same so that you really notice this detail there. I did modify the pattern. I'm sorry. I've emailed the designer to see if I can teach you my way or her way or whatever. But I'll show you what I changed. Well, obviously for my square, my granny square in the center, I joined with a chain 1 and a single crochet, because that ends you in the corner and you don't see a chain coming up the center, which I just don't like. So I did my own granny square for the center, but I want to ask her if that's okay. Because if we're doing a cal, I don't want to like change her pattern. It is her pattern. So I'm waiting to hear back from her. And I also changed this stitch here, the drop down stitch from the green row, that one up there. In her pattern, She has it as a double crochet. And which one did I do like hers? I think I only did one. Double crochet into the top of these trebles down there. But to me, it kind of looks like there's a hole. Can you see that? Like it doesn't look so tight and pretty. So I changed it to, which one can I show you? I changed it to a treble crochet, a double crochet, and then just a front post. So I did my double around that down in there, which I think gives a nicer join. It looks more solid, like a solid rope. I like that. But if I relax it a bit, you can see it dip down in there. And then me being me, I'm like, well, that's no good. I don't want it pulling. So my last one, where are you at? This one. Let me check. I don't want to tell you the wrong way around. Yeah, it must be. Yeah. This one, I did a treble crochet. Oh, that's not, there we go. I did a treble crochet here, and then like a front post treble crochet around all of that. So that stays nice and flat along the top, and it's nice and full. Like that join is nice and full. It doesn't have like a hole like this one there does. See that hole? So I know I'm being fussy, but it's me. I'm fussy. So that was my first one I did. And that's the one I'm gonna do. So this entire square here is with the treble crochets and the front post. So I've changed those things, and I hope she agrees to my modification. Or I'll have to just teach her pattern and then put a side note of what I changed for my own blanket. I don't mind. I think it's still really pretty. I can't wait to see it done. So here is what I've been working on. So one ball of the teal, and this is cotton bamboo from Ice Yarns. I did an unboxing for it, but they are 100, let me get my glasses on, 100 gram balls, 140 meters, and they are 60% bamboo and 40% cotton. So it is the nicest yarn you'll basically ever work with. It is fabulous. I love it. They are $2.50 a ball, and it's approximately $1 a ball or $1 per 100 grams for shipping. So $3.50 a ball for bamboo delivered to your door. And the colors are amazing. So I am going to be making all of the centers, the 3-row grannies, out of my center color. I have 8 balls, but I want to leave some for a border. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Plus I want it to be a decent size, like at least 5 feet wide. So I'm thinking I'll do 8 squares across. They're about 6 inches by the time they're joined. They'll be about 6 inches. So 8 of these across and 10 tall with a border. So I'm going to try to get 80 squares, long and short. From one ball of the bamboo cotton, I have gotten approximately 12 granny squares. And I'm saying approximately because I did use teal from the same ball of yarn for these guys. So I'm guessing that these two together will be a granny square. So approximately 12 granny squares per ball of yarn. So I mean, I'm cutting it close to have yarn left for a border, but it will be what it is. Plus I only have 4 balls of this, which is also going to be, it's for the overlay plus the joining. So I'm going to see how far I get. I can always order another pack. Not the end of the world, but I think I do need to order another pack. But I'll see as far as I can get with one ball, and then I'll be able to calculate better. So that is what I've been working on, and this will be a crochet along for March. I will do a separate video next week with once I have it more calculated, the materials you will need and like where to get the pattern and everything so we can be prepared, or you'll have a chance to get the same yarn as I have before the cal starts in March. So that'll be coming up next week. Keep an eye out for it. You can also start browsing your yarn. I'll have a link for this in the description box below. Right? I'm so excited. So that is what I did last night. Yeah, I did. And my cardigan. So those are my two things I'm working on. 2, 2, 2. Great. Isn't it fabulous? It's so sassy. It is so sassy. I love it. What else? Crochet news. Obviously I have yarn. I have not organized my whips. Let me show you my whip idea, because I do have those things here. So I have these zipper pouches from Amazon, because they're clear, waterproof, tough, and durable. And these it's a flat pack of, what do they call it? Like those canvas storage boxes with a metal pull tabby thing at the front. So I have a bunch of these and a bunch of those to get my UFOs put properly so that they can stay UFOs until I want to touch them. That is my plan. So this is the idea. Whip basket. That's my Mrs. Roper. Yes, I have not forgotten. I'm just waiting for cooler weather, because it is too hot here to be crocheting with acrylic. Whip bag. These are the A4 size. That's the biggest ones I purchased. So Mrs. Roper into the bag. Perfect. And what else is Mrs. Roper? I think this yarn I have here is also Mrs. Roper. Although I have more on the shelf, it's not a big deal. So Mrs. Roper, UFO. I also have Parquet Granny in there. Parquet can go in a smaller one. I think those are A5 sizes. And that is Parquet Granny. Yes, I remember we're doing a tutorial. I am just not doing it right now. So when I get around to it, I will film it. It is still sitting here. Parquet Granny. There is more yarn for it, but it's still just regular blue, so I'm just going to leave it separate. It is not particularly special yarn. Then also, Kim, you better be happy about this. What is that? Hexicardi. No, not Hexicardi. My pencil crayon ottoman leftovers, which I will save for a tutorial just for Kim when I get around to it. Not now. Ha! So those I'll also go into a UFO pouch, a small one. Well, these can even go into a tiny one. Can they? Maybe. We'll see. These are one of the smaller sizes. Maybe that's going to be too small. I think it's too small. Okay, so A5 is the smallest. Good to know. There we go. All inside. Pencil crayon, and now there's just yarn to put away, which is great. Oh, I have a whip card. Oh, my Parquet Granny. I'm so smart. So that's going to go in with my Parquet Granny. Okay, so that is the idea with that. Now I just have yarn to put away. Maybe there's a hook. Any hooks? No, just yarn to put away. That's fine, I can do that. Let me show you what I'm going to do with those. Storage bins. UFOs. Dust proof, all sitting in there. And then up on the shelf, totally fine with it. UFO baskets, out of sight, out of mind. So that was my big idea for getting organized. What else is there for crochet news? I'm not even sure. I have so much happy, good stuff going on. I tried to clean the yarnery to give you a tour. So what does that translate into? Translates into, I put the yarn away. So let me show you the yarn and a little mini tour. I'm not giving you the full tour because I still have some organizational things. I have to figure out where they're going because I removed furniture. So if you remove furniture, where does things go? Like, I have to still do that. So the whole place is not finished, but I will take you around. So this is where I sit and film in the yarnery, and there is my yarnery. Door to the outside, swimming pool for the kids. So this is where all the hooting and hollering comes from. Oh, you can't see too bright. Lots of hooting and hollering out there. This is my desk area where I do my editing and drink my coffee on my coasters. Wrong coaster, I know that. I hoard the Kindles so the kids do their schoolwork. That's my super old chair. That one's from 1926. I got it at a secondhand store in Canada and went to reupholster it as one does. And there's actually was a stamp on the foam with the date and everything, 1926. It was originally navy leather, but the leather had worn off and it was pleather from the 70s or something. So I reupholstered it in like a blue fabric years ago. It could use another reupholster now. And then my hutch, I'm still filling that up. I'm gonna put it back as my little kitchen so I can make tea and stuff right beside my computer, or else my kitchen is like a whole one door down that hallway. So can't manage that. This is my son's, all my kids' crib actually, with a little drawer at the bottom. So I just made, that's where my boxing granny sits on the top of it. My TV for watching my shows. My kids. There's my ottoman, which I love, and then my shelves. So this is my shelf system. Ooh, and my fireplace. So I'll show you all the yarn. I'll start on this side over here. And finished objects. My cactus tutorial, no, maybe one day. Not that hard to do, but well, maybe I'll do it in favorite. All right, so my yarns and finished objects. I'll just run past the finished objects and then come back. So there's my Twiggy dress, tulip stitch pillow, my mom's doll from the 50s with a crocheted outfit from one of my great aunts, I do believe. Cozy boho cardi and a very simple hug shrug underneath. Balls of yarn that don't belong there. The original pillow, my 6-month temperature blanket, an owl that doesn't belong there. I should move him. Nemesis pillow, my hippo. Now this one, it's a pattern from Heidi Bears. It's a paid for pattern, so I cannot do a tutorial on it, but it is fabulous and worth it. And then my never ending flower pillow, which I love. Cakes and Candles baby blanket, Ruana poncho, my first tulip stitch pillow, big ball of yarn, my crown, baskets, one with miscellaneous finished objects inside. I think that's my running granny table runner. Mail, thank you. Empty baskets waiting for UFOs. And my hot pads, coasters, soap sacks, snowballs are in there. Coasters, I should train that on my desk, and hearts. And then my tin can cozies with more tin cans waiting. They're really actually great for yarn, believe it or not. That works really handy, really well. This is the whip one we just did, UFOs. That one's still empty. Empty baskets, my pom-pom and my books. I love my books. And crocheted lampshade, crocheted cactus plant complete with crocheted pot, and my fireplace. What? I will put a link for it in the description box below. I love it. It is the Duraflame 3D something or other in, what do they call it, bronze. So I didn't really want black, black, black. But they call it 3D, I guess, because there is a little bit, where's my finger? There we go, a little bit of flames coming up in the front. And there's windows on the side, so you can see it from 3 sides, which is so cute. Adorable. So now let's start over here with yarn. Oh, things I need to put away still. Those are my scraps of yarn, all sorted by color or whip. Oh, garbage can. And this is my cotton drawer that I've been digging into, miscellaneous. So I can actually unpack that now because I'm no longer doing the yarn thing. And then stationery stuff, I really have to figure out storage because there is no drawers. That is a drawer-free zone. So I have to do some sort of storage solution over there, which I have not figured out yet. So on with the yarn. This is what I have left of my cotton bamboo collection. It's the 60% bamboo and 40% cotton. This was gifted to me from Ice Yarns, thank you. The rest I paid for myself. These ones here, this is 100% bamboo, only in these 2 colors, and it is a 3 for thickness. Super, or it's a 2, I think it's a 2 for thickness. It's really, really soft, it's beautiful, only in those 2 colors. So waiting to figure out what to do with that. This was in an ivory and a silver. It comes in other colors though, but it's a bit thin for me. It's a size 1 for thickness, I want to say. They say, oh, it's a size 2 for thickness. I don't know, it seems really thin to me, but it is absolutely perfect. It's 100% bamboo. Love it. That is stellar. I'll leave a link for it in the description box below. This is silk, cotton and wool blend. It is scratchier than you think. Like it's firm, so I don't know what to do with it. It's lovely, but it's not as soft as you would think if you hear the word silk. These are silk. Silk. And yes, they are everything you would think when you heard the word silk. They are, it's a number 2 fine weight, 50 grams, 120 meters, 32% silk and 68% cotton. Those are absolutely gorgeous. Then I have a little bit of chenille out. I have more, but I packed it up. That is just like Easter inspiration. Ooh. This is Gaza cotton. Love it. So 100% it's baby, it's like baby cotton basically. Or it is baby cotton. Oh yeah, there you go, baby cotton right there, boom. 50 grams, 100 and what? Can't read that one. Let me try. 120 meters? Anyway, 100% Giza cotton. It's so dreamy, so dreamy. I need to get some more colors of that because that is perfect for baby blanket. Now this whole shelf here, so from this shelf all the way is all 100% natural cotton. It is a size 3 thickness, 100 gram balls, and 160 meters because I use it all the time. I love it. I love it. This is mercerized cotton. Mercerized cotton. They call it what? I forget. Oh, Camilla Cotton Magic. So those are great. That's what I used for the hair ties. Wonderful. This is cotton print. Also fabulous. It's all I have left in those ones. Yarn cakes. These are cotton cakes. What are they? 400 grams, 200 grams. They're big. Nice cotton. This is what I would kind of refer to as, it's still softer, but the cakes and cream, or not cakes and cream, sugar and cream, peaches and cream, this would be similar to that, although this is still softer. This is shine, what do they call it? Silver shine in different colors. It's nice, it has a texture to it. I have some more colors, actually, I should put them out. And this is my sparkle. It's not available anymore. I love it. I'm hoarding, because that just makes me happy. Whew, okay. This camera is heavy. So these are the cakes that I showed you on the unboxing. So those are acrylic, acrylic, acrylic. This is my cotton. Let me get out of the light. This is pastel cotton. This is next on my I must crochet it list. I want to make a nice throw blanket to go behind my rocking chair that I sit on. That's what I want to do with that. And this is my Alera. So this is 50% cotton and 50% acrylic in nice solid colors. Look how dreamy all that is. And there is a charcoal gray back in that corner. Size 3 thickness. Haven't used it yet. It's also on my list of things I need to get at. My shelf of color twist. Love it. There's my party cardi. What's left of my party cardi. I used 9 balls. Can't wait for it. I want to do like some rugs, and I want to make also some like slip covers for dog furniture. Because how cool would that be? Maybe if the hair doesn't stick to it, maybe we'll have to check it. But that's next also. Look at that beauty. Love it. There's my metallic cotton corner. What? Love my metallic cotton. And it's a bit dark. Wait a sec. There we go. That is, I just like to point out, I just nailed that, by the way. Thank you. Thanks, Kyle. That is metallic, not cotton, just metallic tape. I don't know if you can see, it's tape. Love it. And there is my mini chain ladder. I want to do something with that. And then my loose Lana, out of stock. The black you can still get. This beautiful bluey color, already out of stock. Bummer, because I went on to order more as soon as I saw it. Up here, favorite. It's called Favorite. Haven't used it, but one of my lovely subscribers commented that she uses it all the time, and it's like super soft and super squishy, and that I will be loving it and using it all the time too. It is actually really soft. It's a bit fuzzy. So I'm looking forward to busting into all of that. Also this is my, what do you call it? Tube viscose. So that is, let's see, it's like a tube, so it does not split, and it is so soft and dreamy. So I got these in colors to do some sort of baby blankets, like pink and gray or orange and gray, like some cool colors. And this is Savor 100. I have not tried it, but I want to. It would look great in the Northern Diamond squares, all right? So that is pretty much my yarn collection. Oh, and Kenyan acrylic at the bottom. So the bottom is my Kenyan acrylic collection, which I have to move over. I'm going to move it over to start in that corner over there, but I have not done it today. I figured you'd forgive me. So that is a little mini tour of my new shelves. Someone did ask me on the live chat what the question was, how much yarn do you like in your stash? My answer was half of my shelves full. Like I'm cool with every one of my shelves half full of yarn, maybe like a basket on the other side or a finished object or like some art pieces, like just have it kind of looking cool. It does not have to be all yarn. But my husband came in and he was like, oh my gosh, like he feels horrible if somebody, like this bothers him. Nobody should be seeing an empty shelf of yarn. He thinks it doesn't look proper. I'm like, oh my gosh, really? So for me, I would like 50% occupancy on my shelves with new yarn. And my husband is like 100%, like you need more yarn. Like he's concerned that I need more yarn. Isn't that sweet? I'm like, okay, honey, thank you. What? I mean, I feel I have a lot of yarn. Yes, this is empty here, but I mean, does it bother you? That's a good question. Does this empty shelf bother you? Oh, and I'm also supposed to take all of my whips out, and it's supposed to be yarn, like that is supposed to be yarn. Anyway, let me know what your opinion is about that and what amount of yarn feels good for you in your stash. I know some people, they're the opposite. Like if they have yarn they haven't used, they feel like they don't need more yarn because they still have a couple balls they haven't used. what is your quotient or quota or your comfort zone for how much yarn you have in your stash? Because I thought I was quite good at hoarding. And I thought I had, it was pretty great. And my husband's like, not so much, you need more. So how does it work in your house? I'd love to know all about it. Whew, so I think that's about it. That's it for me jabbering today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button that's way up there laying down. Oh, okay, let me get the subscribe pillar. Oh, other crochet news. Speaking of crochet graphing, my son, my fortnighter, he is like, hey mom, I have a really good idea for your channel. And I was like, okay, sure, go ahead. Tell me your great idea. He's like, you should do a tutorial on making a banner. And by banner, he means Fortnite flag. I'm like, okay, send me a picture. Anyway, he sent me a picture. It's red and white, and it has a little picture on it. I made the pattern up on stitchboard.com. Super easy to do. That you can do a graph and the written instructions. So I thought that was just kind of a very good idea also. So if you're interested in doing a Stitchboard banner for a Fortnite player or any actual banner, it's whatever graphics you like, but in a banner style, let me know in the comments box below, because I think it's actually a pretty good idea also. So this is what started me on Stitchboard, is my subscribe pillow. Boop. Oh, it fits my chair, doesn't it? So if you have not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button below. It is crocheted. Doo, doo, doo. Cool, right? So I made that pattern just from the photo on stitchboard.com, so that we'd be doing the same thing with another picture for a banner or a flag. Think of it as a flag. So if that is of interest to you, hit the subscribe button below and the notification bell beside that. We do a podcast on Wednesdays, live chat Fridays at 8 a.m. Central. Let me know when you guys hit daylight savings again, or not daylight savings. I'll have to change my timing for talking about it. My time stays the same. I'm on the equator, but for you guys, I will say something different when your time changes. Also on Facebook and Instagram, you can tag me at Secret Yarnery, or join our crochet group on Facebook, the Secret Yarnery Crochet Community. Love to have you join us over there. Great place to post pictures so I can see what you're up to, and if you have started a party cardi. Oh, I love it. It's 77.5 already today inside my house, so no party cardi for me today. But have a super great day, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow for the tutorial, I hope. Stay hooked. Hi, this is Krista at The Secret Yarnery. Welcome to our crochet podcast. What? 55? Poop, I'm guessing. Yeah, I am. That is my ice yarn gifty. Thank you. So excited. So diving. Okay, wait, I gotta start again. Hi, this is Krista at The Secret Yarnery. Welcome to our crochet podcast, episode 55.